viewers. I welcome you to another exciting edition of your program, The Gallery. My name is Mercy Alexander.
One woman that has set a mark of excellence in her profession, 𝗢laronke Thaddeus, a renowned Nigerian with prolific and relentlessly interesting personality. She was a banker, product and service marketer with unique personality, known for her passion and commitment, a relentless spirit that looks beyond obstacle. 𝗢laronke Thaddeus is the founder of Meet Surrogate Mothers Association, the most renowned surrogacy agency in Nigeria. She broke the culture of silence around surrogacy practice in Nigeria by publicly encouraging women who truly need the option to embrace it without guilt or shame. She has been a fertility counselor with over 7 years of experience. To further widen her reach, she created an online community for women where they can gain reproductive knowledge and support when needed. On her educational qualification, she attended the University of Ilorin, where she gained Masters of Art in English Language. She is skilled and endorsed in management, marketing, and customer service. 𝗢laronke is also well vested in many industrial knowledge such as project planning, strategy research, business planning, social media, new business development, strategic planning, amongst others. As part of her hobbies, she likes to read, sing, and listen to good music. 𝗢laronke Thaddeus is both wife and mother. She is undeniably a voice of change, encouragement, and support for many women within and outside the country.
In life, you can never be too sure who to trust. This is the story of Mrs. 𝗢laronke. Mrs. 𝗢laronke just wants to use the ATM.
Good afternoon, Mama. Let me help you out to your withdrawal. You don't need to stress yourself.
Thank you, but I can handle it myself.
The man is just being kind, right? He just wants to help, right? Wrong. All he needs is a good look at the pin. Will he succeed?
I want my IG fans. I see. Sorry.
Do not share your card pin with anyone. Keep your account information private and ensure no one is watching you while you enter your pin. UBA, Africa's global bank.
Welcome back, my beautiful viewers. I have a wonderful guest in the house. She's a woman I respect so much. Her name is 𝗢laronke Thaddeus. Hello, beautiful. Welcome you to this amazing program, The Gallery.
Thank you.
It's nice having you. You know, we've been booking this appointment for like, say, for over a month now.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
you're busy, I'm busy, and we're really honored to actually have you on our program today.
It's a pleasure. Pleasure is all mine.
You're welcome. Now, let's talk about surrogate, the surrogate mother. Let's talk about it.
A surrogate mother is someone that helps to carry your pregnancy. Okay. So she's the other woman that helps to carry your pregnancy. And you know, when I mean your pregnancy, the next question is how possible? Okay.
Yeah.
How possible? Is she going to have sex with my husband?
I know that.
Okay, so no, there are two types of surrogacy.
Yeah.
We have the traditional surrogacy and the gestational surrogacy. Traditional surrogacy is practiced in those days, as far back as the Bible, when a woman would say, "Oh, my husband, please sleep with my house help." Okay.
Yeah.
But what we practice this day in this modern age is gestational surrogacy. You know, IVF has helped a lot of couples to overcome fertility challenges. Okay. So with IVF, the eggs of the intending mother and the sperm of the intending fathers can be fertilized outside their body, and the embryos will be transferred into another woman. So the other woman is called a surrogate mother. But I usually like to call them gestational carrier. Okay, gestational carrier means that she is not genetically linked to the baby she's carrying.
Okay.
She is just like an incubator to help to birth another couple's child. Okay. Her eggs are not used in generating the embryos that she's carrying, the baby she's carrying. Okay, so the intending parents' eggs and sperm have fertilized. So That's how that comes around.
Okay. Now let's talk about those. Any sector of Nigerian Constitution defend surrogate?
Okay. Like I said, IVF has come to stay in the medical world. Even in Nigeria, there are medical associations that are in support of, or that are coordinating the activities of ART, assisted reproductive technology. And surrogacy is one of the practice of ART, and is one of their services, which is even in their own makeup. Okay, so I would say yes, is a recognized practice. Okay, but talking about legal law generally, we can't have law for everything. So to say, for instance, somebody that needs a kidney or a kidney transplant, I don't think there is a law, but there is a medical body guiding that activity. So also is surrogacy. So there is ART association in Nigeria that governs the activities. So it's a recognized practice generally worldwide.
Wow, that's good. Okay, considering the religion belief of many Nigerians, as a surrogate mother, have you ever had any challenges with religion's organization on what you choose?
Well, using a surrogate mother is your decision. Do you understand? It's your decision. I don't think you hold anybody explanation for that. Okay. There are medical reasons why someone might decide to use a surrogate mother. So when you have a medical need and you now want to hide under religious belief. And deny yourself of that medical intervention, then come on, are you going to remain on the same spot?
No.
Take for instance a woman that has had her womb removed due to one reason or the other, okay, probably to save her life, and she has not given birth before. Are you going to deny her of a child?
No.
When she can use a surrogate mother?
Yes.
Do you understand? Or somebody that has a medical issues that pregnancy could complicate. Is she going to deny herself because she's a Christian or she's a Muslim? Or, so it's your personal decision. And if you feel cool with it, then I don't see any big deal. So that's just it, basically.
So you've not been having any challenges on that?
No.
Oh, that's good. So why do people choose surrogate?
Like I said, before the decision to use a surrogate mother is taken by anybody, there are medical reasons. You don't just wake up one morning and say, I want to go and do surrogates. I want to use a surrogate mother to have my baby. It's not something you do out of convenience or, because
of the circumstances.
Yeah, it's because of the circumstances surrounding your fertility issue. It could just be the person has removed her womb and she needs to give birth, or the person has done various fibroid surgeries and, she just feels, she's not getting pregnant, this is the way out. Or somebody that has been having miscarriages severally, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Is she going to remain like that, childless?
No.
So, all these, there are always medical reasons to use a surrogate mother. And when that when you're being told that is the only option for you, I don't see why that should be an issue. To you just have to open your arms and embrace it, so that you can snap out of that particular circumstances that you are. If not, you just keep rounding the cycle, doing one thing at a time, and you're not getting the results.
Okay. Now, what are the challenges of a surrogate mother stroke business?
The challenges of a surrogate mother could just be also the challenges of any pregnant woman. Okay, once pregnancy differs from the other, a particular time you will be pregnant, you will feel cool throughout the pregnancy period. But another pregnancy, you will just be having symptoms, throwing up, vomiting, and all that. For the first trimester, that can be a challenge. Okay, so So it's just like you getting pregnant for yourself. So the challenges that are there, being a pregnant woman, is the same challenges that are there, being a surrogate mother. Yeah.
What are some steps that couples should take to become or considering them, having a surrogate mother?
The way surrogacy is practiced in Nigeria has helped a lot of couples. Okay, has made things easier for a lot of couples. When you have made up your mind to use a surrogate mother, then you should talk to an agency. Okay, we are there. For instance, Meet Surrogate Mother is there. Talk to us. When you come around, we'll hear your story.
Yeah,
we'll be able to advise you if truly you need to do surrogacy or not. And if you truly need you need to do surrogacy, then of course we would match you immediately with surrogate mothers, and we will work hand in hand with you with the IVF hospitals to ensure that everything works perfectly well, and manage your surrogate mother after all for you. Okay. So.
Wow, that's a good one. Now, what are the major factors that contribute to women not being able to bear children, that kills their eggs?
Any problem with your reproductive organs would cause infertility. Okay, for instance, the major reproductive organs for women are the fallopian tubes, the ovaries, the uterus, okay, even the cervix, okay. Any problem along this line would cause infertility for women, okay. For instance, if you have tubal blockage, if your tubes are blocked, getting pregnant naturally is almost impossible, okay. So you will need to do IVF, okay, because IVF is one procedure that bypasses the tubes to the uterus, okay. If the uterus too has issues, if there are scar tissues in the uterus, or fibroids or polyps, all this could cause infertility. Also, there is male infertility, so it could just be also that the fault or the issue is coming from your partner.
Husband, yeah.
Yes, so could be low sperm counts or azoospermia, what have you. So you just, once there is an infertility, a holistic comprehensive fertility check is done to know what the problem is, and the couple will be advised appropriately.
So as a surrogacy agency, how long will you advise a couple to wait before considering, getting a surrogate mother?
Getting a surrogate mother, like I said earlier on, is a function of what your problem is, okay? If for the first year of your marriage, you've identified that you have serious issue with your womb and you won't be able to carry a pregnancy to term, then you can decide to use a surrogate mother at that point, okay? But if you have not given yourself that opportunity, or for instance, say nothing is wrong with you, and I don't think you should embark on using a surrogate mother. Okay. So couple should at least try for 6 months or 12 months and see if they can get pregnant by themselves, and before deciding on any other fertility intervention medically.
Let's come back to you as a woman, a CEO, and once a banker. Now, leaving the banking sector, coming back to the motherhood, because that's the way I see this. How have you been able to, just sweep into it? How has it been for you?
Well, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work coming to a field that you knew nothing about, and to now be like the #1 in that field.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So it's a lot of work. It took a lot of time. It took a lot of patience. I'm a good listener. I talk.
That I know, right?
Yeah, I talk with my women very well. I make them feel comfortable, you know. So before this time, talking to a fertility counselor is almost like impossible. A lot of women don't feel they need to talk to a fertility counselor. You know, they would just want to go to the hospital straight. Like I was discussing with you earlier before we started. Like, when you have, for instance, when you have marital problem, the first thing you want to do is probably go to your pastor or to your imam, or, you know. But in the real sense of it, we have marriage counselors that you're supposed to go to. You're supposed to, you know, it's not all the time you run to, you know. From their wealth of experience, they will be able to talk to you. You will feel comfortable talking to them. So also is what we do as a fertility counselor. Okay, so by the time I'm meeting someone, say somebody that has just had a failed treatment, and you know, by the time we're talking, by the time she's leaving, she feels good, she feels calm, she's hopeful, you know, and we can put two heads together and say, okay, why not let's do it this way? Oh, you've been doing it this way, why not this approach? You know, so so that's why I kind of enjoyed what I'm doing presently. Than
where you're a banker.
Yes, when I was, I really enjoy it, because this is like a passion for me, and because considering the fact that a lot of women are affected with infertility, so somebody just need to bridge in that gap, because infertility has a lot of psychological effects on women, you know, and I want every woman to be happy.
So how do you cope being a mother and also coming back to your work environment? How do you cope managing the two?
It's easier. Our mother in those days, they did it. They go to the farm, the work. So our other women also presently, everybody has to do one thing or the other. You have to work and balance your family life with your official life. So it's been quite easier. So I don't see
anything. Oh, I wish I could see some. Okay, now, so how do you relax after the day work? You know, how do you relax? Do you have time to relax? What do you do that, you know, let me do this, it makes me relax, it makes me feel happy?
I watch films.
You watch films, so you don't listen to music, you don't dance or something?
No. I listen to music in the morning. Then when I'm through with that, then I start watching movies.
Oh, okay. Now, so what is your advice to the women out there who are going through this fertility problem in the world, in the country? What is your advice to them?
Firstly, if you don't know what your medical issue is, I think you should start from there. Okay, you need to visit a gynecologist so that you can be thoroughly evaluated and know where the problem or the issue is. Okay, then if you know where your issues are and you've been doing something about it and it's not just working, then please, you need to talk to me. Yes, you need to talk to me. Two heads are better than one. So, what we might be able to say, okay, why not do this? Why not go through this? Through this means, why not do this? You know. So so that's just my advice.
Now I want you to, because literally these days a lot of young women just want to, both the young women and the young men as well, just want to go into making money without wanting to go through the process. You know where you're coming from. You know the process. You know, you didn't just wake up and start seeing these things around you. Work very hard for it. And you will agree with me with what is happening around the country, the war. People just want to make money without working hard. What is your advice to the youths and those who are looking up to you thinking, oh, Mrs. Runke is just like that? Let them know that there's a very big struggle behind it.
Yes, there is always a big struggle behind every successful business or venture that you might think of, okay? And sometimes we all get to that point where we want to give up. And I do say, when you get to that point, if you don't give up, if you keep moving, then you would achieve your dream. A lot of time, things don't come as easy as we might want it. But I'm telling you, if you keep pushing and keep doing your hustling, then you will get there. So you can't afford to give up. Not on anything, even fertility wise.
Yeah.
You can't afford to give up. You cannot afford to give up. You just need to keep doing. You need to keep moving. You need to keep doing your stuff.
Thank you so much for your time, and once again, we appreciate you for doing what you're doing. We appreciate you for taking out your time to talk to our beautiful women out there who are going through. Listen, let's not forget, can a single mom come and say, okay, I have a boyfriend, I don't want to get married, or this, I just want to have a baby by you giving me a surrogate mother? Is it possible?
Honestly speaking, I don't see anything wrong there. Honestly speaking. But I've spoken to a lot of doctors and they will be like, no, reproduction is a couple thing and stuff like that. But in my own opinion, we have a lot of women that are not married. And are we going to deny them of that privilege to be a mother just because they are not married? Knowing fully well that as a woman, we have a biological clock that ticks on us. By the time we clock 40, to get pregnant naturally becomes very difficult. So if a woman decides to be a single mom at age 35 using IVF, I don't see anything wrong
in that.
Yes.
Thank you so much once again. And my viewers out there, keep following us on all our social media handles. And I still remain your host, Mercy Alexander, on the gallery. Bye and have a wonderful weekend.
In life, you can never be too sure who to trust. This is the story of Mrs. 𝗢𝗏𝗍𝗍. Mrs. 𝗢𝗏𝗍𝗍 just wants to use the ATM.
Good afternoon, Mama. Let me help you out to your withdrawal. You don't need to stress yourself.
Thank you, but I can handle it myself.
The man is just being kind, right? He just wants to help, right? Wrong. All he needs is a good look at the pin. Will he succeed?
I want my IG fans. I say, sorry.
Do not share your card PIN with anyone. Keep your account information private and ensure no one is watching you while you enter your PIN. UBA, Africa's global bank.